So here at ZigWheels Philippines, we've driven everything from scooters, motorcycles, and even bicycles, and a few cars or SUVs here and there. You might see in some of those videos. But this is going to be our first time experiencing all the hubbub of these e-bikes right here. What's going on, guys? Roy Robles here from ZigWheels.ph, and today we have the HATASU Hero for our first e-bike experience. Right, so you've seen a lot of e-bikes on the road, but I'm gonna give you my first impressions about the HATASU Hero right here and tell you a lot of the things that I really love about it. First of all, it's got this black exterior giving that stealthy look, this HATASU badge right here, and check this out. Full LED implementations for the lighting. You've got LED headlamps, LED DRLs, and LED turn signals, which really give it a upper premium kind of look. I mean, all of our cars here in ZigWheels Philippines don't have LED headlamps, but this one really does have. It makes me really feel quite ashamed for my car, to be honest. But anyway, you got a chrome trim right here below with the 12-inch wheels. It's got these banana style wipers to it next to this tempered glass windshield. I was actually thinking this might be plastic, but HATASU went ahead and gave you tempered glass right there, as well as this leather canopy on top, giving you more protection from the elements. So inside the HATASU Hero right here, you see that it has seating for 3 people. Actually, if you would seat me inside, 2.5 of me would fit just fine. Now you got this nice modern amenities inside as well. You've got 2 USB ports, one's USB-A and yes, USB-C. I mean, our cars don't even have USB ports, but this one has 2, and one of them is a USB-C, which means it is future-proof. You got a small cubby hole on top, and of course, these motorcycle-looking implementations right here, giving you this more familiar feel. These brake levers right here actually double as its parking brake. All you gotta do is just push this button up top and you are parked. If you don't want to wish to use these levers, you can actually use this foot brake down below. It's gonna control the brakes right there in the back. You also have this switch here to turn on the lights, your turn signals, and your really loud horn. Ow! Anyway, you really need to tell people that you are coming down the road, especially in this e-bike, because it does not make any noise at all. So you would really need that one right there. This HATASU Hero is also powerful enough to carry up to 250 kilograms of weight. That's about 3 average-sized Filipinos, or you can go at it alone and use this as a delivery device. So all you gotta do is put your stuff, your luggage, see, it fits nice and tidy. But if you want to keep this away from prying eyes, or if you want to be a little bit more secure, what you could do is open up the rear seats here. It gives you access to all this space inside, and you can put your bag in there. There you go. It's easy, it's nice, and it's a little bit more secure, especially when you're going down the road this way. So if you want to keep this secure and park all your stuff inside, you just lock this down, and there's going to be a lock right there in the back, and everything is safe and secure. So again, I'm not familiar with e-bikes, but I like the aesthetic of the HATASU Hero because check out these rear wheels. The rear wheels are those 10-inch types, but it has that nice 90s JDM aesthetic with those 3-spoke design wheels. Plus, you got another cage right here in the back to put your daddy's favorite son right there. So I was curious what an e-bike actually was, and I did a little bit more research, and I found out that an e-bike, by definition, is a 2- or 3-wheel electric moped that you can operate with or without pedaling. So it means an e-bike is actually one of those smaller 2-wheeled, one-man operating e-bikes right there that the HATASU sells, some of those smaller ones, up to this big boy right here, the HATASU Hero. So the Hero in particular is actually covered under the L2A category, which means you don't have to ride one with a driver's license or registration. It's when we talk about those bigger, more powerful ones where you will actually need to fork up the cash for that. So just keep in mind that there are a couple of limitations. First of all, you can only use these e-bikes in barangay or private roads or even bike lanes, and you can cross a main or highway road as long as it intersects the aforementioned barangay or private road. Now, one more feature being an L2A vehicle, this thing is limited by law to just 25 kilometers per hour. So although you've got a 650 watt electric motor right here, you can only reach up to 25 kilometers per hour. But trust me, with a vehicle like this, 25 kilometers per hour is a lot. So the star of the show, of course, is the 48-volt battery underneath the front seat. And as you can see right here, it's stored securely right there. The best part, it has 60 to 70 kilometers worth of range. And if you need to charge it, all you need is this power brick right here. And the best part, it gets you just around 20 pesos for a full charge. So if you're thinking about the price, 20 pesos really is definitely not bad, because 20 pesos is cheaper than a single tricycle drive and even cheaper than a single liter of gasoline. So most of these scooters get around 20 to 30 kilometers per liter. This one gets a whole lot more than that. All right, so I need to sit down in my thinking chair right here to imagine that kind of math. So 60 to 70 kilometers, how do you quantify that? So from SM North EDSA to SM MOA, that is right around 20 kilometers. So with that distance in mind, using this as a personal conveyance machine to go to your barber, to school, to church, to the market, going a round trip would just be around, what, 5 kilometers? Grab your phone, head on over to Google Maps, and try to map out your location to the different places that you want to visit, and you'd be surprised how close everything really is. But most importantly, here's my favorite part: how does it drive? Let's get behind the wheel, or behind the handlebars. All right, so as you can see, there's gonna be 3 of us riding the HATASU HERO here, and we're pretty much at max capacity right now. So we're really pushing this thing to its limits. So first of all, we're gonna do a braking test on this steep incline here and see if it can handle max capacity. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. So that's a pass for me. Up next, we're gonna do a climb on that same incline. So right now we're at a slow down. We're climbing at a really slow pace here, but I can actually feel that the engine can handle it. So all that matters is a little bit more patience in riding an e-bike such as this one. But on flat ground, no problems. We're actually hitting the 25 kilometer per hour speed limit here. The engine's not really experiencing some trouble at all, despite us being at max capacity. The biggest surprise in the overall drive is how it really rides. The ride quality is very comfortable. There's no vibrations underneath you because there's no engine, it's just an electric motor. And the suspension isn't as firm as I thought it would be. It's not crashy. And going around these corners here, you're not being swept from side to side as I thought it would be. So yeah, it's a very comfortable ride. And as far as I can tell, these guys right here are having a great time too. Right, so that's our first e-bike experience with the HATASU HERO. What do you think? Well, what I think about it is that it makes me even more curious and even more interested in trying more e-bikes. So I'm probably gonna test out a smaller version of this one, so watch out for that in the future. So drop me a comment in the comment section down below. Tell me about what you think about these e-bikes, and while you're at it, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification icon so you wouldn't miss any of our videos. Oh, in case you were wondering about the price, check it out down below and head on over to ZigWheels.ph to get the best prices for this. This has been Roy Robles from ZigWheels.ph. I will see you guys next time.